You are listening to watching Frankland Entertainment Net Radio. And I'm your host, Violeta Oviedo Frankland. First, before I will introduce to you the beautiful Boracay Island and show you the photograph of Boracay, I'm going to show you a video which is trained in Boracay. That you can listen to these musics in Boracay. And here is Mr. Kem G with his music Watawag, Watagwa. And he's from Lagos, Nigeria. He's a very famous in his country. And I'm also a musician, that's why I appreciate his music. And he composed his music as well. And here is the video. I will show you the video. It's music and it's really beautiful music. What a one in a we world. Children in a this world where we are. Yeah, see, this is his video, and it's a really nice video. He is a really good musician. He's a friend of mine that sometimes he sends me his first video, and maybe someday he's coming back to Philippines to have his concert here. I like this music. It's like pop, reggae, something. He got a lot of videos actually. I will show you some of the videos sometimes. And also, I'm going to greet my friend Mercedes Jurel from Hong Kong. A happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday, and with you and your family as well. Hello, Alan Jurel and Mercedes. I call it Mary. And also, happy birthday to my friend Ida de la Cruz from Quezon City. And happy birthday, my friend, on the 20th. I will be there. I come to your party. And thank you for inviting me. Ida de la Cruz, happy birthday. Hello. And also, I will greet CC El Capital Christian Leadership and our Pastor Jojo Gonzalez, and also a CBMC Hel Garcia. I will greet all these beautiful people, and also in Hong Kong. How are you? How is Hong Kong? Juby Chan, Peter and Lee Chan. How are you? The family. These are the beautiful family. Peter, how are you? And also Lee is my godson. And Boracay, my brother Emilio Oviedo. How are you there? How is the hotel? Everything is okay? And his family also. And also, I will greet Sir Mark Banyas Gawabumba. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? I see you sometimes. And also, I'm going to greet my Rotary Club, Cosmopolitan, and our President, Pastor Jojo Gonzalez, and all the members. Hello. See you again in the meeting sometimes. Just a little bit busy. That's why I skipped in some of the meeting. I'm sorry for that. And also in France. We go back to France. How are you, Oliver? My friend Oliver. My best friend Oliver. How are you there? And also Lions Club, Quezon City, Kawilihan. Our president, Dr. Jonas Del Rosario. And how are you? And also the members of Kawilihan Lions Club. And how are you there? And great. So I'm going to tell you all about the Boracay, Philippines. And Philippines have 7,641 islands. And in 2018, there are 26 amazing places 26 amazing places that worth visiting here in the Philippines, and I will name them the best scenery and beaches and mountains, caves, so many, and a lot of them amazing places. Here is the number one, Huma Island, Palawan. Camigan Island, Puron, Palawan. There are a lot in Palawan. Batanes, and El Nido, Palawan. And that is the number one now. Number one, Palawan is the best island in the world. Yeah. And second is Boracay. And top 10, one of them is Boracay. It used to be the number one Boracay, but well, take over the Palawan. And Cebu City, Camotes, Cebu, and Boracay Island, of course, the Boracay Island. And Lake Cebu, Tagaytay. Tagaytay is just 1 hour and a half in the bus or drive for 1 hour, Manila to Tagaytay. And the volcano is so beautiful, Taal volcano. And Vegan also. Vegan is about, it's a long way here, about 7-8 hours drive, or you can get a plane to go there. Tagbal, Tubataharif, Tubataharif Park, a natural park. Catanduanes, Mount Pulag, Luzon. That Mount Pulag is the third highest mountain that you could walk up to the top. And it's a beautiful, actually I'm just still planning to go there to climb, see if I can climb that third highest mountain in the Philippines. And that is Mount Pulag. Yeah, Bohol. Actually, if you go to Mount Pulag, you can get, you can go in a bus as well. So try next time. Bohol is a beautiful island too. Lagos, Gobingo, Gobingob Cave, and that is in Samar. In Samar, yeah. And also Palanga Island, Leyte. Kalanga Island, Leyte. Sorry. And Mayun volcano. At the moment, it's erupting, the Mayun volcano. So it's stopped for tourism at the moment, I think, because you know, it's been blowing some water. Yeah, it's like lava, whatever, lava water that they said it's like a you know, blowing. So anyway, it's not too serious anyway. It's only just a bit. Southern Cebu, Banawi High Terraces, Ifugao. Oh, that is a beautiful terraces where all the native Filipino lives also. And it is quite far, about, I think about 8 hours, 7 hours something, because as you go up, you know. Northern Samar. Samar is a beautiful island. Also, is a lots to see in Samar. And also that is in northern Samar. Majuyod, Sandbar, and Iloilo City, Bondok Mountain Province. And also, and the last one is the 26th best also place to see is Siargao, Surigao del Norte. And there is another one that it did not mention into the best tourism, this island in the Philippines. This is in Camarines Norte. I've been there and I see the place is like a paradise. Really, it's in Invention Island, Calaguas Island. And that is a beautiful island. I will show you that into my program, Sky Bright. Sometimes I will show it to you. And I took a lot of photograph there, and it is really amazing. It's like way back 1980s, you know, that when I went to Boracay, and that kind of beautiful Virgin Island. Yeah, it's like unspoiled island. It's so white white sand and beautiful islands. There's a lot of islands there as well. It's like Palawan, but not much tourists going there. Only just the local people go there. But it's really beautiful, and they haven't opened yet for outside international tourists because they do not want much to spoil the islands. But I think now they are convincing people and tourists and to go there to visit because its island is absolutely so beautiful. It's if you see the photograph into my to the screen, and that is how it looked like too. Yeah, but not many tourists go there yet because it's quite far away. Actually, it's about 9 hours drive in the bus, and also in a car is about 8 hours, and then you need to get a boat to go there for about hour or hour and a half in the boat to get there. But once you get there, here is the paradise, beautiful paradise. Not there's no hotels there, only just a few rooms with my friend resort, but not much. And you need to bring your tent, you know, to go there because it's nowhere to go. But it's amazing. It's like adventure. You will go there for adventure and it's really nice. Anyway, I'll show you that. Just watch the bright sky. And I'll show you all of this. Beautiful islands in the Philippines. And 7,600 islands. Magical islands. And there are a lot more for that. And there are a lot more. Like Pagsanahan Falls. Like also in the north, Bulinaw. There are so many beautiful islands in Bulinaw, also and also hotels and beaches, white sand beaches in Bulinaw, and you can see the beautiful church there, which is about how many years? 200 years old, and it's antique churches, if you like, old churches, and you can see in Bulinaw, and also in 100 Island. But someone told me it's 99 Island now because it's sunk because of all these typhoons. But now it's a lot of tourists going there now, and it's really there are a lot of adventure there, sports, diving, and all this stuff. So anyway, I'm going to show you the beautiful Boracay. I'll tell you all about it. And this is one of the top 10 most beautiful island in the Philippines. There you go. There's a lot of the sea life is gorgeous there. So many fishes, coral, and crystal clear water. There's a lot of it's just I'll do the snorkeling, and I hold the boat because I'm scared I can't swim. If you want to go for relaxing, you go to the other side of the beach. The wind blowing on your face. Go for a kite surfing experience. You just need across the island, and it's not too far. If you are in Station 2, it's not too far to go into the windsurfing island beach. Across the road from White Beach, you walk towards Bulabog Beach. It's only just about 15 minutes to, if you are fast walker, it's about 10 minutes maximum. And you will find a paradise of colored kites, charm people, and really cool atmosphere. Bulabog Beach is the opposite of White Beach. Despite the many hotels and resorts that lay on the sand, this part of the island is still quiet. Bulabog breathe a different air. The crystal clear water of Boracay Island is a perfect for diving. On the white beach, you can find many schools offering courses from discovered scuba dive till the PADI certification for open water dive. The price and the duration of the courses vary from each school. If diving is on the top of your what to do in Boracay, let's go for it. Only recommended you to check all the info and the background of the company you choose. The, diving is a serious sport and safety need to be your main concern. Well, it's a lot of water activities. Let's have fun. And that's what you're gonna do when you go to Boracay. If you are not up to learn the new sports, but definitely want to have fun in in a beautiful, blue water. Boracay has plenty of activities for you on the beach, and all in the sand, sugar sand, white beach. You can find parasailing. Parasailing is a very popular jet ski, banana boat, and even a mermaid lesson. You can learn how to swim and act as a mermaid. How cool and different is that, right? At activities happen daily and you just need to book one day in advance. Browse around the beach and you will find a big range of price of services usually on the station 3. You will find cheapest option and they are still good and safe. Yeah, but just go into one of those stall there, uh, and sometimes there's a lot of hanging around men's that the woman that offering you things. You just need to be careful, just be wise, and you can bargain. It's like, don't be shy and don't be so offended if you're bargaining, because if you try to saving money, of course you need to bargain. But if you got a lot of money and you're rich, well, you don't be bothered to bargain, because what is a few pesos for anyway, to help these people, right? Spend the day at Pocashell Beach. My, that's one of my favorite paradise. Far from crowded streets, this beach is a hidden paradise in Boracay, Philippines. To get there, you have to take a tricycle around 100 to 150 pesos. To use about 100 pesos is $2, 150 pesos is $3 US per person. No, for the tricycle, and maybe now something like 200. I'm not quite sure now because I haven't been there for quite a bit, for a few months. After 15 minutes drive, you will arrive on this beautiful long beach with light blue water and colored coral. The white sand powdered beach is a mix of coral and shells, and invited you to do sit and relax, and it's really relaxing. Oh yeah, it's really, I love sitting there and watching the water. It is so unique. All people are enjoying their nature and swimming with fishes. We went to Pocashell twice, and not only twice, many times, because that's one of my favorite. Choice it as our favorite paradise in Boracay. Pocashell is not an urban beach, so go there, prepare there. There are some drinks and food stall there, but I recommend you to bring your own water. Sometimes they don't sell water. They run out so quickly because you know you cannot drink the tap water in Boracay. You need to bring your own water, fruits, and even a biscuit sometimes. Biscuit, a little bit of sandwiches. I'm sure you won't want to leave this paradise just because of some cravings things. After the amazing day in Poca Shell, the way back to White Beach can be a bit difficult. There are some tricycles waiting for the tourists on the beach, but sometimes there's no tricycles. Sometimes you need to walk until you get into the main street. However, the price they charge are outrageous sometimes, but sometimes it's better if you bring your towel, a little bit of cloth, and then you just lay down in the beach and bring your own drinks. It's not heavy to carry anyway, and you are going in a tricycle because sometimes outrageous the prices there. Before getting to the drivers to the driver, talk to some people on the beach and invite them to share a ride with you. Yes, that's better. And then you could share and it's cheaper. Or walk away the beach, like what I said. Till you can find a tricycle for a reasonable price because sometimes they overprice. Boracay is not only the white beach, Poca Shell and Bulabog. There are another tiny beaches hidden around the island. One day, we decided to get a map of the city, of the island, and we just walk together with my family through the street until they found this amazing spot. If you have spare time on the island, this is something highly suggest you to do. Yeah, it's a lot of places. You can see my photograph that I've been taking. You can see the blue sky and the sea and how it, you walk miles. It's a very long beach. The island is all white sand, the whole island. So you can walk and walk whatever you want. In less than 15 minutes walk, we reached some quiet, untouchable place. We had a beach and a view just for us. The word perfection and paradise are not enough to describe what so the felt maybe picture can be to serve. And that is in the other side of the beach in the windsurfing area. We call it hanging beach. Sunset in Boracay, the most beautiful, spectacular in the Philippines. As you see, I have a lot of photograph, which is the sunset of Boracay. I got a lot more, but 1 hour is not enough to show you all my pictures in Boracay. Boracay has one of the most beautiful sunsets we have ever saw. I really like taking photo. I will go to the beach about 5 o'clock. I set them there, stay in one of the bar and wait for the sunset to come down, and that's it. It's really amazing, but that's and really true. Every day at 5 p.m. when I'm in Boracay, I'll just sit down there and then I'll get my towel, my blanket, and I just lay down in the beds and waiting for this beautiful sunset. We gave up on everything we were doing to walk to the beach and watch the sunset, which is amazing, really. It starts with an orange sun, pink, and clouds, and sometimes it's a few sailing boat passing by. And as you see, my photograph is a lot of. It's a beautiful sailing boat passing by. The local sailing boat. The sea that changed color between turquoise and silver. Couple kids, Local everybody come to the White Beach to enjoy the magical moment. The birds sing loud, the wave wash our feet, while the sun kisses the water and paints the sky and the purple of orange stone. It's really lovely. It's just amazing. I don't even blink my eyes looking because it's just the orange, red, and the winds and the windsurfing boats, the boats passing by, and it looks so amazing. The sunset is such a special moment in Boracay that you can enjoy it in different way. If you love watching a sunset, this is it. You must come to Boracay because you can see the best sunset that you ever seen in your life. Really, it's beautiful. The White Beach is the common spot, but you can also go for a boat ride during sunset with music and drinks. There are quite a lot of them that offer you, yeah, to go in a boat and have a music and drinks. Or you can walk to the far end of White Beach until you reach the Diniwood Beach. There you will find a Spider House Resort, and that is next to the West Cove. And you can go just climb up there, and then uh, you can just have one drink into West Cove. Oh, that's really beautiful. As you see into my photograph with the like a nipa hat kind of like shade. Yes, and nice garden, and the rooms are look like a nipa hat. Inside the resort, after the pass a channel on the rock, you will find a beautiful bamboo bar where you can sit and watch the perfect sunset while a cocktail drinks and in the bar till your life can get a better than this, really. Blue sea and white sand beaches. If it's possible, really, you can find nature and adventure on the Boracay Island too. You can fly like a Superman in a 70-meter zip line or enjoy the stunning view from the cable car. As we are as we are beach addicted and discovered my our new love for surf. Is you can just roll and roll there, and it's not too expensive at all. It's very cheap. We didn't go to the other park, but there are a lot more park. Yeah, because it's too much to say. It's too much. Not enough for a day sometimes, and then you need to go back there again. Cable car, you can buy ticket and book your transfer to there from any of the tourist stall on the mall. Most of the hotel have information and booking service too, and all speak in English. Shopping and eating is paradise too because you can find a lot of beautiful and cheap clothing there, bikini, and even a fashion slipper you can buy there. It's quite nice. As I already told you, Station 2 is where all the busy life is centered on the beachfront. You can find everything from super luxury restaurant. Yeah, I'm not gonna say McDonald's because McDonald's is not that really. I don't know why they put McDonald's there anyway. For me, that's not the place of McDonald's, but still have McDonald's there, and hot dogs. Seafood is a big call in Boracay. Most of the restaurants sells it by kilogram, and you can choose the fish or seafood still alive from the aquarium and shell. As I already told you, really, the beachfront, you can find everything, really. And also and the very center is the restaurant Red Coconuts. The owner is my friend, and they are really nice people, and also the staff are really nice. I always, every time I go to Boracay, I go there and sit there, and I just so relaxed because it is in the middle and station too, and the food is amazing. It's beautiful. It's so lovely, and it's so tasty and good chef. And the bar is always music. Is absolutely all kind of old musics, new that you can hear, and the bartender and stuff there are so smiley, beautiful, and it's so nice. And the room is so beautiful. That is where I stay when the first time I went to Boracay. We went to Boracay with my family, and they have a very nice room, and very comfortable. Yeah, I think we call it five-star hotel. Really, yes, yeah, it is five-star hotel, and the owner is my friend Mike and also Madame Connie. Yeah. And you if you go to Boracay, try to sit in Red Coconut, sit down there and order some food. You will never regret, really, because it's really yummy. Boracay is the ultimate party destination in the Philippines. After the sunset, tourists from all around the world get together at the White Beach for some music, drinks, and dance. Not exactly in the in this order, but music, you dance, and then if especially if you are a single, you go there in the party, in the disco, and dance. And then there are also single guys come and partner you there, and you dance together, and then you will be friends, and it's everybody is so friendly, really. Yeah, and that's what it's like. You are in a foreign country. Yeah, you feel you're not in the Philippines, really. You are in somewhere paradise, really. Bars and restaurants offered promotion of drinks till 10 p.m. But some of them, they stay open until 2 o'clock in the morning, like the discos, and some bars are closed at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that. But I think, because I saw last time, they open until 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, especially if a lot of customers, drinking. Fire shows heat up the atmosphere, and the beach become a floor paradise. No doubt that the party highlight was the Boracay pub crawl. In another beach, when surfing beach, there is a place there you just walk and walk into the right side up to the end, and you see amazing, beautiful virgin islands there, virgin beaches, that not a lot of people go there because it's a little bit far, but it's really nice to go and walk. Wow, even though even you will be in the 40s, you still can't resist to go to a party, to a good party, because it's really, there's no old, young, middle age, there's no rich and poor. Just go to a party, to go to a party. Who cares? Nobody cares for you there. You just enjoy yourself. And the Boracay pub crowd was the best pub crowd, was the best pub we have ever attended, really. And it's so many bars there, that a lot of friendly people, friendly waitress, friendly owners, smiling at you, waving at you. say hello, sir. Very polite. Seriously, those guys are super organized and they know how to handle the party people. Yeah. And there are a lot of foreign there, and most of the owner of the restaurant bars are foreign actually. Surprise, surprise, it's all foreign. A lot of foreign, Korean, Australian, English, German. Oh, a lot of Germans there. And I think what they do is they just rent for the place for 10 years, 20 years, like that, and then they will just put their restaurant or their hotel there. That's what. If you don't want to get wild, neither with a hangover, go to Station 3. There you can find raised music and a local atmosphere, a lot of music, you know, people, a lot of band, and also reggae musicians and acoustic musicians, small bars, candle, and some guitars on the beach. We love it. I really love it. After the sunset, you can grab a nice fresh burger made by Slovenian guy and enjoy the music. There are so many kind of restaurant there. There are all kind of European, American, European, even Chinese, Japanese restaurant. You can find them all kind of restaurant in Boracay. Now that you already know where to eat, and I will introduce you also to go to the mall. The mall is so many restaurants down there. A lot of restaurants. I did not put it into my photograph collection because it's not enough. Maybe next time I'm going to show you more of Boracay. Yeah, and in the mall is in the station too. There are if you want to save your money, you will go there because the food there, a lot of food there is so cheap, about 75 pesos to 120 pesos. You can buy, and it's so yummy also. It's nice, and it's Filipino food or Chinese food, Korean food, or European food that are quite like that, and it's cheaper place. Yeah, unless if you do not like to go there with the crowd, you can go to a Red Coconut on some of the nice five-star restaurant. There are a lot of them there. Jerry's restaurant. Yeah, I love the Jerry's restaurant actually. That's one of my favorite. Although they're not paying me by advertising them, but I really enjoy the barbecue. Let's go to useful and practical information where to stay in Boracay and how to get to this paradise island. Yeah, I'll tell you later. I'm going to show you a photograph about to some of them. Boracay has many beaches, and it's all of them you can find resort and hotel. Although if you want to enjoy the island and be able to do everything in a walking distance, the better place to stay in Boracay is in the White Beach, or this is the most touristy and busy area in the Philippines. But with our tips, you will find a good accommodation in the heart of the island. Keep in mind that Boracay is most famous beach in the Philippines and also in the world. It became a number one best island in the world a few years ago, and until now is still top 10. First is Palawan, and Boracay is one of the top 10 until now. And maybe in the whole Southern Asia, so cheap accommodation is not so easy to find there. But in Boracay, oh my God, if you really want to go around, you don't need some of the backpackers, you don't need to book. You just go there and find it. You can easily find a room. Even though it's a high season, it's still a lot there, because now they are building so many hotels now, and they are building a lot of condos. Yeah, so if you hire a condo, then at least you can cook. You can cook. If you stay for a little bit longer, condo is best. Apartment is best. This is the far end of the White Beach, the area of the luxury hotel and resort. All kind of beautiful bedroom and gorgeous villa with your room door opening directly to the sun. There are a lot in along the sea, along the White Beach, and there are a lot of hotel. But of course, it's so many, but expensive, and some of them are not, well, not bad, not quite safe, but it's up to you how to look after your stuff. You see, because sometimes there are a lot of pickpocketers, and you need to be careful. I will give you that tip later on. Perfect place for wedding, really. So many that they have. There's a lot of the sea life is gorgeous there. So many fishes, coral, and crystal clear water. Could get out of the water. I could get out of the water, even though I couldn't swim. I got, it's just I do the snorkeling, and I hold the boat because I'm scared. I can't swim. If you want to go for relaxing, you go to the other side of the beach. The wind blowing on your face. Go for a kite surfing experience. You just need across the island, and it's not too far. If you are in Station 2, it's not too far to go into the wind surfing island beach across the road from White Beach. You walk towards Bulabog Beach. It's only just about 15 minutes to, yeah, if you are fast walker, it's about 10 minutes maximum, and you will find a park. It depends the date and the day. Yeah, because we have a high season and we have low season there. Yeah. Located into the middle of White Beach, Station 2 is the busiest part of the island. And restaurants, shops, supermarket, tons of people. There are so fine hotels and room and budget. And actually, I will advise you, if you will like to save money and budget hotel, you go into the back beach. There are so many hotels also there that cheaper and quieter, like La Oviedo Villa Resort. La Oviedo Villas Resort. You can find that in your website. That is it won the best backpackers of the year. That was last year, and I think last year or 2016. Yeah, and you can see it about eight, 5 to 8 minutes walk into the front beach and 3 minutes walk into the back beach. And the room is absolutely big. It fit for 4 people. Yeah, 4 person there. And all the gears, TV and all this stuff, water heater, and large bed, they are all there. So La Oviedo Villa Resort was also, I recommend. Station 2 is so nice, and also just be careful of most of the famous area. Sometimes you can't avoid a lot of outsiders, pickpocketers. So you need to be careful and don't ever leave your stuff, or especially your cell phone, while you are swimming. You need to leave that into your room. Don't bring it in the beach or in your party. Just bring a little bit. You have a pocket, and just put it in your pocket. Don't bring anything. And most of the budget hotel, they don't serve you food, but you can ask them to serve you food and you will pay them extra. That's is the, and we have a lot. There are so many. It's a huge, so many variety of hotels there now. It's so many building and building and building and building. But in Boracay, you're not allowed to build. Before, um, a few years ago, back to 10 years ago, you're not allowed to build more than 2 stories before. Only 2 stories. Maybe some are 3 stories, but the third story, the third top is like a garden. But now I saw it that they are building now until 5 floor, which is not allowed before. Yeah. Anyway, station 3 is the laid back. That's so beautiful. You need to walk down there in station 3 up to the end, and you can see the beautiful, much whiter sand. Layback area where Filipino people, expat and tourists hang out together. There you can find the cheapest accommodation in Boracay. Budget hotel and simple apartment are everywhere. Station 3 and Station 1, actually, Station 1 and Station 3 is the place where you can live like a local. And also in the back beach. Even in Station 2, you can go to the back beach, and there are so many, budget hotel there in the back beach. And also there are some 5-star, of course, they like the seven stone hotel. But they are very, very huge, so expensive. There are a lot of nice apartments. Some nice apartments are quite small, but not many hotel or budget hotel that have a balcony. Not like the La Oviedo Vela Resort. It's a huge balcony. 1 minute from the beach for only 30 pesos, and sometimes 20 pesos. But if you're quite a lot of you, it's 10 pesos to go in a tricycle anywhere. So in one tricycle, you pay 150 to 100. It depends where you go. Now, I'll tell you how to get to Boracay. Philippine is on, and also a lot of variety of transportation here in Philippines, with more than 7,000 islands divided into 3 geographic regions: Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Boracay is tiny island, a very, very tiny island. Tiny island located in Visayas Central part of the country. A sunny destination that can be only reached by boat or airplane. But as we all know, paradise is never an easy road anyway. There are a lot of ways how to get to Boracay. To get to Boracay, Philippines, you will have to fly to Manila and Cebu. The 2 big cities in the country with international airport. If you are in Cebu, you can fly to Boracay. And if you are in Manila, you can also fly in Boracay with a lot of a few airplane like Cebu Pacific, Air Pacific, Philippine Air Philippines, and those kind of you can fly. But there is another way to go to Boracay, which is really, really so relaxing, nice, and you don't have to worry to book. What you do is find in the website to go, G-O. And that is a beautiful boat that going to Boracay. And you live in Manila is about more than a bit of 1 hour to get to Batangas. And Batangas, the boat to go, boat GO, will leave about 9 o'clock in the evening, and you have a so nice relax and sleep with your cabin or your tourist cabin or your regular. The regular is very cheap. It's like 100 pesos, 1,000 pesos only. But the cabin is something like 1,500 something. But it's really, you have your own bath, toilet, shower, and bed. And 5 of you or 4 of you there, it's okay. And if you want a single cabin, it's quite expensive, about 4,000 something pesos, which is not even how much, like less than 100 is it's like a 100 US only, but it sleeps so comfortable. And also there is also a nightlife there, like a band singing, bars. Yeah, it's so comfortable. And 9 o'clock in the evening and you get to Boracay. You don't need to go in a tricycle, you don't need to travel in a bus, and then the boat is waiting for you, which is 15 minutes in the boat to get to Boracay, to the port. And it's easier, and then 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning, it get there to Boracay. No hassles. Yeah, that's the way I always go there. I always go to go, because it's really, really comfortable, and I can bring a lot of stuff, especially if you have a lot of stuff, or maybe you go for windsurfing and scuba diving, and you bring all your gear, and then to go, the boats to go is much better, because you don't need to pay the luggages, not like the airline that you need to pay a lot of money for the luggages. Yes, so it's much better, so it will go to international airport and then fly to Calibo, to Caticlan, and that is about less than 2 hours if you go in an airplane. And closest town to Boracay. And there are a lot of budget airline like Cebu Pacific and Air Asia have daily flight to their, keep an eye on their website. You can get super cheap flight. It depends to the weather, and it depends the day, the month to go. From many other cities around Southeast Asia. At the front door of the airport, you will find plenty of option buses, and minicab or taxi. There's no taxi there, but there are a lot of mini buses and van and tricycles ready to take you to Caticlan Pier. My personal advice: don't get the first you find. You need to try to find other, because sometimes if you're a foreigner, they will put the price up. So you need to canvas first. It depends. If you have got a lot of money, well, you don't be bothered, aren't you? But if you are try to budget your financial, and then you don't just get and go into one person that offered you. You need to check you know, at least three, two, three, four. There's nothing wrong for that. The price and timetable, we landed at, in Calibo. In Calibo, yeah, you need to travel, and then well, it's nice also to go to Calibo because you can see the countryside. But it's just a greenery, just green. What you see is a green. The minivan is also very popular there, and there are also some buses going. It's 200 pesos per person to get to Katiklan, and then Katiklan you need to get a tricycle, and tricycle you need to go into the boat. Not like the to go that you will go into Batangas to Manila, Manila to Batangas, 9 o'clock in the evening. You get there at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, and then there's it. Waiting, the boat is waiting already. No need tricycle, no buses that you need. You know, at a 1 hour drive, not, sorry, not only 1 hour. I think less than 2 hours. Well, tourists, unless you are residents there, you need to pay as long as you have the ID that you live there. But the tourists, you need to pay 25 pesos for the boat, and that is something like 50 cents, 50 cents US dollars. Also have to pay the environmental fee, 75 pesos, and that is $1.50. It's not too bad. Plus the terminal fee, which is $100, the terminal fee for tourists. During the night time, the boat ride rises at 100 US dollar pesos per person because of the, not many buses go. During night time, the boat ride rise to 100 US dollars. But still, as I said, you need to bargain. Be aware that when you leave Boracay, you have to pay only the terminal fee. No need to pay anything, only a terminal fee and the boat ticket. That's it. Because just in case someone will ask you, and then just terminal fee and the boat ticket. The weather in Boracay, Philippines changes fast, so while booking your flight and transportation, be careful with tight schedules. I highly recommend it to you. Have 3-4 hours between your flight, because sometimes there are some delays, there are some quicker, there are so many airline problems. And in the duty port, you need to be careful. There are so many people there, so many offered you something. But it's better when you get to your hotel, it's better that you will confirm your the front desk, and then you ask for the activities, because sometimes they overprice. People in Boracay live simply, very simple people, and you will notice, what they look like when you get there. Never get tired when you get in Boracay, because there's so much things to do. Yeah, it's such a beautiful place. But after talking with some friend and hear amazing stories about islands, we decided to change our route in Boracay, because it's It's amazing. That was long time ago anyway, when my kids are still young. Boracay is a very, very romantic and touristic destination, and expensive if compared with unexpensive. It's not expensive actually, if compared with the other islands in the Philippines, but still has a lot of beauty to explore. You just need to look beyond the travel guide and rediscover your own and personal paradise. Like what I show you last Friday, that I show you the Palawan. It's just it's just the same. Palawan and Boracay is the same, but Boracay is more crowded than Palawan. Hope you see in Boracay, Philippines, because definitely we will be going back there. I will going back. We are with my family. So that's it really. I wish that you like my photographs. Yeah, these are all my collections, and I love taking pictures anywhere I go. And next time, I'm going to show you the island of Laguzan Island, which is a virgin island that not many not I didn't even see any tourists there when I went there. It's in the place of Camarines Norte in the south. And this island is amazing really. It's like I remember when I first time we went to Boracay, and that's it. That's kind of island. No, not even untouchable. Not many people going there because it's a little bit far really. It takes you about an hour in a boat. And Manila to drive to Laguzan Island is 9 hours in the bus, and if you have your own car, about probably 7 hours to 8 hours. And or maybe you fly, but you need to get a bus again to go to island and boats. Anyway, but when you get there, amazing. It's virgin. It's really very beautiful island. Anyway, I'm going to show you that next week. And watch out, Franklin Entertainment Net Radio. Hi, thank you for all this viewing. A friend, Genevieve Saguban Papasin, Jay Aguilar, hello, VI, Josh, Annie, Ami, Siblero. Thank you for viewing, and now you are watching. Now I need to go, and I'll see you next week. You are watching Franklin Entertainment Net Radio, Bright Sky. And say goodbye and see you again next week. And I'm going to show you the Calaguas Island in Camarines Norte. And this is a very beautiful island, and not much tourists go there yet, but soon, they are still developing at the moment, and only just a few rooms to stay there. You need to bring your tent. So anyway, I'll show you next week. Bye bye. I'm on all them say what I want.